Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Francis Question and welcome back to another video. Into my series where I'm vlogging every single lesson until my first show with Tino. I believe this is lesson number 5. Good news, it's my first lesson back on Tino today. I'm so excited. I'm bringing him back into work again. I got my horse. Yippee! Here he is. Squish! 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 So moving into a little jump voiceover, I'm kind of sick right now, so ignore that, but this was our warm-up course and I was so proud of Tino because this was our first jump back after like a solid few weeks, maybe even a month, and he had never seen any of the new jump filler before and he didn't care about any of them. I showed him like the scary jumps, like I showed him this one. I still had to click a little bit, but he went over them and I was just like really happy because he didn't spook one time during this lesson, which is a miracle in itself. And like he was just going really nicely, and we're kind of slow in the warm-up, but we actually like picked up the speed that we needed to be as we went on, so I was really proud of that. And then just going to this carrot jump, he was really good. And then we did a course after that, but I didn't get it on video. And then we did this course, so we started on this little sparkle jump, and the jumps, we put them up a little bit. We put the cross rail up to a vertical, and then coming around this corner, going to this like grass jump, and again he went over it, so that was good. And he didn't really seem to care about anything, so that was like really good. And it was a really nice day actually. Okay, so then coming to this outside line, we rode it in 6 strides, and that's the correct number, so that was really good. And then coming around to our inside line, and I actually had a group lesson today, but we did like a lot of courses, and we rode for like an hour, which was really fun. And then we got 5 strides here. I had to push a little bit, but it was like perfect. And then our next course, I don't know where we're going, low-key. Oh, it looks like we're going to the outside line. Oh, so kind of rode him up to it and got like way too deep. And then, this was our EC course that we did in the show, but I didn't do the show with Tino. So we just did this little rollback, and I got a little bit deep there, but he got his lead change really nicely, which was good. He was actually really good with all of his lead changes today, which is also another super great thing. And then coming to our grass jump, pretty good there, and then beautiful lead change. Like, did y'all see that? And Tino is like officially better, and I feel like he's better than he was before he like got injured, which is amazing. And then our little bending line, he had never jumped that but knew that filler before, so he was kind of like whoa, and I think he didn't really expect it, and I was a little bit nervous. And then we did this bending line, which was really fun, and I feel like we got pretty good distance. My EC wasn't the best today, but I don't really care. I was just really happy with how he was going, and I was just focusing on him. And then nice jump there, and I had to sit back a little bit. I should have sit back a little more for the 5 stride, but yeah. Okay guys, so I just got done with my lesson, and I had the best lesson ever. For my first lesson back, I could not be more impressed with him. Genuinely perfect. Like, perfect. Like, the videos may not look perfect. However, he had never seen any of those jumps with the new filler. He did not care whatsoever and jumped everything and was like, I'm a saint, I'm perfect. Like, what? I'm so happy. I'm on tack now. Okay, I just looked at the videos and I definitely look like a rat. However, I stayed with him, and if you watch my last lesson before he like had a string halt flare up, I could not stay with him for the life of me. And I think that's where riding Louis really helped me, because Louis is a horse where like you have to release, you have to just not pull on his face at all. So Tino's a lot different. You definitely don't need to do that. So I was very dramatic like with my release. However, I stayed with him, and although my equitation and my body position was not my favorite, I'm honestly like, I don't even care, because he was just so good. And the reason why he was so good is because he had never seen any of those jump pillars. I mean, I showed him to them, like, before today. He had never seen any of those, and he jumped all of them. He didn't care. He didn't spook one time, and that alone is a miracle. I feel like this just goes to show, like, I was so confused because I just know that this horse was brought into my life for a reason because of the way he came about. And so, like, I was really disappointed when he became injured, and I was even more disappointed when I found out that it was his string halt because that's just something that I knew he had, and I didn't know that it could have flare-ups, but there was a chance that he could not get better. And turns out this time off was so beneficial for him, and we came back better than ever and ready to conquer show season. And I'm so happy, and I cannot be more grateful for this horse, and I'm just so happy. Okay guys, honestly, for his first ride back, like, wow, no words. Perfection. And I'm not saying I was perfect, I'm saying he was perfect. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, turns out he just needed time off. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing to Francis Crescent, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.